Marcelis Williams has been executed.
Good.
Now,
that's crazy. That's wild. That's crazy work, bro.
I did not look into all the details of his case, but I guess back in 2017, I guess that was his original stay of execution. They asked Marcelis, was he at peace? And he told them that they owe it to him to keep the pressure on and let this be a call to action so it'll never happen again. So apparently he caught a case and he got sentenced to death. And there has been some DNA evidence showing that he supposedly did not commit the crime.
How many
Even
years?
the victim's family saying, "Hey, don't execute him. He might be innocent." So there was some substantial evidence that should have put his execution to a halt, and they chose to go through with it anyway. So what? How
many years was he in prison before they came to this realization?
I think in like 2003.
So maybe roughly around 20, 24 years.
They said he tortured and stabbed a woman 43 times with a butcher knife.
2001.
So apparently he got convicted of killing a woman, stabbing her 43 times with a butcher knife, assaulting her, all type of shit. And he's been pleading his innocence the entire time. And there's some DNA evidence that came out proving that shit, that wasn't him, somebody else. And the court said, you know what, fuck it, we doing it anyway. And people are in outrage right now. So what are you guys' thoughts and views on this?
I think it's unfortunate. I mean, I have to look more into the cases because I heard he had 15 other crimes committed, or he was convicted 15 other times for other things.
Was it 15 other murders?
I don't think it was 15 other murders.
Well, that's kind of neither here nor there. He got convicted for the murder.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that if that might have played into the courts, you know what I mean?
But if you served your time for all that other shit, it shouldn't matter.
No, I get what y'all are saying, but you know that if you go up there and you have a bunch of priors, it's worse for you than if you don't.
No, it's definitely it's
okay.
Worse,
so that's all that I'm saying.
It's not a death
sentence.
Sentence.
But what I'm saying is, does that make it worse or better?
It's irrelevant.
It's only worse on your sentence day. When you get convicted or something, then it's not worse as if you're getting a death penalty or not. It's only worse because they can double your time up. So if I done something in the past where it might have I did 6 years and now I have a prior for the same thing, I can do 12 years this time. It's not worse in the sense is that I should judge you and say you deserve to die because you went and did this again.
What I'm saying is that you don't think that's what they're doing though when you come up there with 50, if possibly you have 15 other, you think, feel me, convictions?
I mean, no.
I'm not speaking for my opinion. I'm speaking for how I think white people behind with a gavel is going to look at you. You come in there.
I don't think it's because of that. I think it's strictly because the nigga was black. And they make an example about how much they don't give a fuck about us. It's so many niggas that go to jail for years and be innocent and don't get nothing when they get out. Don't get a fucking dime. You know what I'm saying? Or throw a nigga some penny crumbs, $50,000 or something, talking about go enjoy the rest of your life after you spent a fucking decade or two in prison for something you didn't do.
It's been
if there's evidence to exonerate him, then yeah,
it's been a couple dudes who just got out, did over 15, 20 years, and they said, oops, sorry, you were innocent the whole time. And they threw him a couple million, but like they said, all the money in the world can't give me 20 years of my life back. I could have made this money over 20 years. Yeah, I can never get the 20 years back. But as far as this goes, Marcelis Williams had over 1.5 million signatures on his petition. There was no evidence, apparently, and no DNA. So if there's no substantial evidence, there's no way you should be getting death
penalty. And on top of that, DNA is some of the strongest evidence besides seeing a person dead bang on camera. DNA is going to let you know almost everything they need to know to convict you. If you got DNA at any crime scene, you're done for the most part. Now, the opposite didn't play in his favor from having no DNA. And really, I don't even know if they had witnesses or nothing. Then on top of that, to have the family sit there and say, we don't want him in there, it's showing more of a lot. And it's just showing you, like I said, how much these prosecutors and DAs and judges don't give a fuck. They probably got paid off of killing this nigga.
And this is what my gripe is to the world with all of this praying and all your prayers didn't do a fucking thing. That dude still went in there and got fried. He still went in there and got killed. So all these prayers, we just need to pray harder. How many people have to get executed and have the worst, most vile shit in the world happen while you're praying? They're laughing and doing what the fuck they want to do. All them petitions and all them signatures, they laughing and doing what the fuck they want to do. This shit is futile, And unless people are ready to take action, I really don't even like speaking on topics like this because to me, if it ain't body for body, meaning you finna go out and catch 3 hats for this 1 hat, it ain't nothing to fucking talk about. Y'all talking and they sparking shit. They put niggas in the dirt. They grounding niggas while y'all talking and praying.
I'm gonna say I want to say
about.
one thing. No, don't stop praying. Keep praying, but prayer without faith and action is dead. Don't believe it is not power in prayer. There's still power in prayer, but it has to be followed up through actions also.
Like, come on, Keller.
But I think the family, I don't think they said they wanted him out of jail. I think they said they wanted to get him life without the possibility of parole, which that just wastes taxpayer.
They want him to, they just want him to rot then.
Yeah, that just wastes taxpayer dollars. Like, go ahead, fry his ass.
Taxpayer dollars.
Here's the thing. Just because they're saying they didn't find his DNA at the crime scene, that doesn't mean he didn't do the crime. If you wear gloves and stab a motherfucker, that don't mean your DNA is going to get.
So what proved that he did it?
But that's the whole point.
I'm just reporting.
Wait a minute.
Supposedly there's stuff from her name was Gail. I forget her name. There was stuff from her house or something like that within his car as well. So
Right.
So what type of stuff was it?
No, but the dude had a history of doing it. Plus, there was 2 witnesses. They said the witnesses were unreliable. Here's the thing. This is just totally situational. Because if he's innocent, then Diddy's innocent. Because all you got is some unreliable witnesses who could have been in on it, who are very biased and got a lot of.
Don't compare that to Diddy.
This
Diddy
ain't got nothing to do with Diddy.
Diddy got so many tapes of Cuz looking very questionable, nigga, about a lot of shit, nigga.
I'm just pointing out the fact that we are very selective when it comes to cases on what witness is reliable and which one is not, and what we should listen to. This is the whole thing. The guy, Marcelis Williams, whatever, he's been on death row for years and years and years. If there was anything that could have got the guy out of jail, I'm sure it would have been brought to light. To me, it just seemed like a ploy to keep the guy on death row but not getting killed. Also, people don't realize lawyers and stuff make a lot of money off of stuff like this because they can get the public sentiment on their side, and people will send hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars to these lawyers to go and fight for this guy to stay alive. The guy knew he got the death penalty. He ended up getting a lethal injection in Missouri. It is what it is. Bro's gone now. And ultimately, I'm just so sick of this society pretending like we give a fuck about life. Like, this society does not value life, bro. This same society is over here about to vote for president based on who allows them to abort their fucking fetuses, dog. And now we acting like we give a fuck about Marcellus.
I found what it was, though. It was his
you don't care
husband's-
about unborn babies, but you care about this old ass thing on death row. You're liars. You're all dishonest. Just admit it. We're bloodthirsty. We love death.
It was her husband's laptop that was found.
God damn, you know he did it.
Yeah.
That mean he did it?
I mean, it doesn't mean he did it. It don't mean he did it.
I could have did something and gave you a laptop. Like, hey, you need a laptop, bro?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Listen,
You saying that, nigga? That's
for
possible,
the death
nigga.
penalty, it has to be no doubt.
Beyond reasonable doubt to crucify you.
That's for any
So
conviction.
No,
just
it
looking
ain't.
at the facts.
Yes,
of
it
the,
is.
No, it's not,
Hold on,
nigga.
just looking
That's
at the
what's
facts
supposed
of
to
the
be.
case.
That's part of the law.
Yeah, that's what's supposed
That's
to
only.
What
That's
All
y'all
only
are saying
cases
is
beyond a reasonable
no,
doubt.
that's only in trial.
No, hell no.
You don't have to be beyond reasonable doubt just to get a sentence.
If you take a plea deal, shit, you gave up your right to get a reason.
It don't got to be beyond reasonable doubt.
Yes,
if
it does.
If you go to trial and you get one more juror that says guilty than innocent, your ass going to jail.
But if you get one
juror,
juror that says innocent and all the other 11 say guilty,
You're
they
innocent.
can't convict you.
But the judge,
Yeah, you're gonna get a hung jury.
That's a reasonable
You can
doubt.
get,
The judge can-
you can
the
get a
judge
hung jury.
can.
The judge can rule over
Yeah,
if
for
they
sure.
want to sentence you or not. The judge has the final say
That
so
would
when
be
it comes to
very
that.
unconstitutional.
No, that shit happen a
That's
lot.
the law, nigga. That's
That
really
happen a
what
lot.
it
The
is,
judge
You
nigga.
just appeal and
The
it get
judge
thrown
can't
out.
take it in.
You
But
ain't just getting
nigga,
it.
you
You're not
10
appealing
years.
it, nigga. You're going to go appeal and go back to court and do the same shit.
You'd have done 10 years before that appeal go through. But all I'm going to say about this case, I don't know enough of the facts to say if he did it or not. I just know it's not beyond a reasonable doubt. So off of that alone, they should have re-looked at this before they executed him. But all I'm going to say is, for all of y'all crying about niggas sliding and getting they get back, I don't want to hear nothing from the law. When somebody come chip somebody and somebody family, friend, whoever, and they go slide back and they dirt that person. Because that's what the fuck y'all are doing and y'all don't even know these people. These are strangers coming to y'all courtrooms and y'all like, yeah, we giving him death penalty. And who gave y'all the right to kill people and say we can't? This is why I made that video. Go look that up, by the way. That they need to put another law in place called the Avengers Law. if we find out beyond a reasonable doubt this person executed someone in my family, let me do it. Or let somebody in my family get the gift
But how
back.
you gonna find out? Because
Not nobody in. If they got a laptop in the car, you got my dad's laptop, I'm down in your ass.
that's not beyond a
Fuck
reasonable
is you
doubt,
talking
Marcel.
about?
But let me tell you this. Just to clarify what y'all was saying, usually when the judge overrules a jury, it's in defense of the person that's being convicted. They said like if like say for instance like the jury came back with a verdict and the verdict is based on something that's not even being tried, the judge can then overrule them like y'all didn't come to y'all verdict based on.
Usually don't mean always.
And let's be clear, that's like a motherfucking 3% rate. 9 times out of 10, that whole courtroom is in cahoots, and this is facts. They out there playing games, video games in real life, nigga, with people's lives, nigga. That's on the set. I said this shit before. I'll never forget when I was a minor, nigga. They had this probation thing. They made me and my mama go down there, and they basically, the judge came and talked to us, and basically his kids told us, a judge can get mad at his wife that night, or whatever the case is, they can get into an argument, and he can go to court the next day and give this nigga 100 years, and that'll make him feel better.
Facts.
And this is facts. This ain't no made up shit. Them
That's
niggas
a
don't give a
fact.
fuck.
Well, that's sentencing.
No, nigga, it ain't a sentencing. I can just give you that. It's not sentencing. Why? If this crime don't even carry that, they can do what they want if you don't know your laws.
There's sentencing limits.
Bro, there is no limits if they want to give it
There
to you.
is.
I'm gonna tell you what the
heck? Y'all niggas should know more about the law than
Because that's why I'm telling you, nigga.
There's limits on sentencing.
It's people that get way more time for crimes that they commit. The same way nigga can go do something, the crime is worth 2 years, and I can give you 20 years for a gun enhancement. I can go commit a murder, and I might get manslaughter, but I get a life sentence because I'm a gang member.
Yeah, because they got gang enhancement.
No, but this is what I'm just saying though. But do you think that's worth a life sentence?
Look, it's
You know, I
not.
don't know if you would have
ask
asked.
that nigga.
Yeah, I don't know if
It's
you
not
would
up to me.
He gonna say jaywalking and you black.
I think,
Yeah.
no,
I don't know if
I
you
think,
would've
I
asked
think
it.
you should be able to hang
Send him
around
to the
whoever.
chain.
Listen, I think you should be able to hang around whoever you want to, anytime, and I don't think that should have a bearing on your sentencing. But that's the laws that these people
Look,
have.
let's
in
stay
place.
on topic. The point is
that black people voted for.
no. The point is don't say killing is
truth.
wrong if y'all can do the killing. If y'all can execute someone for a crime, God didn't give y'all the power to execute. Who gave you?
You could execute someone too.
No, this is what I'm saying. And it be
And
legal.
get away with it, nigga.
This is what I'm saying. And it be legal.
Somebody
certain
running this
grounds,
motherfucker
yeah.
right now, you dead dash. You're not going to jail.
You're going to jail in
You're
California.
gonna go to jail, but you ain't gonna get no time.
You're getting time. If someone running it here in the studio,
no jury
if
convicting
someone
you.
runs in the studio and I down him right now, I'm going to jail.
No, you not.
You crazy as
Bro,
fuck.
we got-
You don't know the law, bro.
I do know the law.
You can't
You don't
protect
know the law.
You can't protect property in California.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you
Your life
can.
has to be in danger. If somebody break into my car,
And
I
we-
spark him down.
That's
I'm
different.
going to jail.
That's different from somebody running up in the studio with a pistol.
No,
They're
they're
still
gonna tell
breaking
you
in this
with your
shit.
life in immediate danger.
You
if it
can-
wasn't, you're done.
You could argue it.
What you
argue.
could do is spark him down and have your throwaway with the cereal scratched off and put his prints on
If somebody
it.
ran
Then you
in,
got a case
if someone ran in the studio right now with a gun and you killed them, there's
with
no way
the
you're gonna-
gun. Yes,
or
with
a
the,
knife or anything.
If he
Bro,
walks,
this ain't Texas.
if he
It ain't
walks,
gotta be
if
Texas.
somebody walks in and you don't visibly see a weapon and you down them, you're going to jail.
Okay, if you don't visibly see a weapon, right?
Because
You
your
could-
life's
in California, you're gonna go
not in
sit
immediate
down for a little
Okay.
bit while they figure it
But
out.
if
For
you-
sure, you are.
Matter
yeah.
of fact,
You are.
if they walk in your house and you're walking away, you have to verbally tell them to stop. They have to literally lunge at you, and you have to feel like your life is threatened for you to be able to even use your firearm.
Basically, in California, the person has to be advanced on you. The problem people get into is the motherfucker running up out the house and they shoot him in the back.
yeah.
And they say, well, he was leaving, so he's no longer a threat. But if someone runs in here and they run in on us and you shoot them, that's self-defense. You
Bro,
don't know what.
you
You
don't-
have a
Not
toothpick.
self-defense.
And let me say this too, because even if in 90% of the I ain't gonna say 90%, a high portion of the killings or whatever that we get from out here in California comes from gang members. A nigga could have been gang banging and stopped gang banging, but since he's on gang file and an old gang member come out, try to kill you, his gun jam, and you kill him, you're going to do life, nigga. It does not matter. You're not getting
tried to kill
you're
you.
not getting self-defense.
Right.
I know niggas right now doing life for self-defense.
Right.
California really does not have a self-defense
But we
law.
got a perfect example to prove what I'm talking about is true.
California
We
don't
can't talk
have.
about it on camera, but we got
No,
a
no.
perfect
What
example.
I'm saying is there's exceptions to every rule, just like the white dude in Bixby who shot the pregnant lady in the back.
Or
as
the
they
lady
were
who shot
leaving,
the dude at the gas
and he got
station.
off. But what I'm saying is, on average, if someone runs in your home and they're walking out with the TV, and you like put my TV down,
Right.
In Texas, you could blow their ass down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
In California, you're going to jail.
Yeah, because the person's leaving.
10 times out of no. If they're not leaving, if they're sitting there unhooking the TV looking at you like this, and you like, nigga, stop. And they keep unhooking your TV, you blow them down, you're going to jail.
A cop told me to smoke them and drag their body into the fucking kitchen and say that they came at you with a
Yeah,
knife.
of course, that's what I'm saying. If you set the scene up like you were in danger.
Cause this ain't a
other than
movie,
that,
man.
You
No,
going to
people
jail,
really
bro.
do that.
You're going to jail.
Forensics
Don't
finna
listen
come
to
in
this
and
nigga.
figure
They
it
gonna
out.
see the blood.
Yeah,
They gonna see the
splatters.
blood dragging.
They're gonna
Bro.
know everything.
DNA
Bro.
all over the body.
He crawled from the kitchen into the
Have
living room.
you taken any tactical training classes?
Yeah,
or
Yes, I
firearm
have.
residue,
Yes, I
all
have.
type of shit
Okay,
to figure
wait.
out. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
impossible
The
for
way
us
the
to
blood,
happen.
Hold on, so
the way
you
the bullet
know-
it exits, all
They
that. Yeah.
tell you when you get your license to carry, the first thing that you should do is go get an insurance policy.
Yeah.
Because what's gonna happen when you shoot somebody, you don't kill them, they're gonna sue the fuck out your ass. You're gonna have a criminal case that can ruin your life, even though you have a legal firearm. The situations that allow you to legally use your firearm in California self-defense is so slim to none because the first thing they tell you is to get the fuck out of Dodge anyway. Your life, bullets gotta literally be flying at you, or a knife gotta literally be stabbing at you for you to defend yourself.
I already have-
anything less than that, you're going to fucking jail.
I already have my concealed carry, and I already have the USCCA insurance.
So then you should already fucking know what I'm talking about.
But basically, anybody
stop telling people if
anybody
somebody
who carry,
running
I'ma
your
tell
house, you can blow them down.
Carry your shit you licensed to carry, and then carry you a throwaway too. And just if you could get out of there without the police coming, just get on. And later on, if they're like, "Yeah, you killed this person, we got the check back." Oh, yeah, I'm licensed to carry. You know, whatever. Because your kids still carry. You can only put 2 guns anyway.
Because what they
on
gonna
that
tell you
motherfucker.
is-
so just get a throw.
What they're gonna tell you is, yeah, your shit should have been in a lockbox anyway. So when the robber come in, hey, excuse me, robber, let me go get my shit out the
You don't gotta have
lockbox.
a lockbox for concealed carry.
You know, I'm talking about in the house.
And you could carry that motherfucker anywhere too.
No, I'm talking about in the house. Your shit has to be locked up.
Oh no.
Yes, your shit
Your
has to be
gun
put
inside
away
your
and
house
locked
don't gotta be
bro.
locked up.
Shit.
I believe it does.
It has
You
to be
don't?
locked up,
California,
bro.
yeah.
Man,
In
whatever.
bro, this ain't Texas. This ain't
Man, I don't care
Florida.
what
Stored away,
y'all say.
stored
We're in
away,
California
yeah.
gun classes. You don't have to have your gun locked up.
Listen,
They
even
say
when, you
lock it up for
even when you
safety.
transporting your shit, your gun got to be here.
the
The
front,
clip
the
got to be in a
bullets in the
motherfucking trunk
Yeah.
somewhere. So when somebody blowing at you in traffic, you got to say, hey, wait a minute.
Blowing
like a
at
movie.
you in traffic.
Hold on.
crazy.
Time out. Let me go get my clip.
Let's hope we don't get in a shootout in traffic and just drive away like regular people.
All I'm going to say is judge by 12 before carry by 6. So fuck all that.
Hey, make your own decisions based on what's best for you. Don't be stupid. Don't be like, but the law said just. You can deal with that later when you in the trial.
Unless
Life
you a
or death,
60-year-old
yeah.
white man, then you could blow
Like
down
Kyle
pregnant
Rittenhouse.
You could blow down pregnant women and get away with it and talk about it on the
dude is
news. So I don't know. It's good for you, but it ain't good for
They
them.
just need to have open carry.
Good for them, ain't good for you.
Everywhere. That's what I think.
Nah, it should.
I
nah,
agree.
We need to make
Open
it like
carry
the Wild
everywhere.
Wild West, cause like we
Yes.
can go have a duel.
An armed society is a polite society.
Take a
Motherfucker gonna think
10-step
twice.
duel.
Nah, that's
fire
facts.
off your shot. If y'all miss, cool. The beef is squashed. If you get hit, you get hit.
Most niggas ain't finna do it. They finna stop right there.
No,
I ain't-
everybody won't carry, period. 'cause
Nah,
of the
he's
states.
saying if they gotta line you up right now and we turn around, do the duel,
They
most
scared.
niggas finna be like, that ain't even no real problem.
Or they gonna wait for you.
Nigga,
Or they gonna wait to turn
I'm
around and
not
kill
even
you.
gonna
if
do
they
that. I'm
can.
gonna be like,
I feel
man,
that's
this
a
ain't
lot of
that big a
people,
deal.
most
Let's
of
go
them.
on
Look,
our separate ways.
I'm gonna do it with a switch, nigga. I'm gonna switch your ass down.
Man, you gonna get shot.
that
Ain't
button,
about to
nigga.
switch.
You come out with that revolver if you want to.
Man,
It's
you better come with a
2024. They got
Nah,
these buttons.
the duel gotta be fair. You finna have the same 357 or a little 38.
Hey, but actually, I looked up duels. Not that many people actually die in the duel.
No.
They usually live.
You usually
and
get
the beef,
winged.
like I said, it's squashed after that. Like,
yeah,
all
they
right,
didn't have
I
fucking.
just popped his ass.
They didn't have fucking
We good.
Desert Eagles and shit.
Niggas had gunpowder, yeah, packing gunpowder and shit.
They had the one shot poppers.
But that's how they had to stuff the gunpowder in
Bro,
there.
if you've been to the shooting range, it's hard enough to hit the head on the target.
it's
You know what I'm saying? And then they like 50 paces, 20 paces and shit. Nigga, most people don't have that type of
Nah,
accuracy.
most
can't
people
hit from
most
point
people
blank.
ain't even
Wanted-
hitting from
wanted
here to
ain't
here.
real.
And
That's
you
for
trying
sure.
to
Niggas
rush
ain't-
too?
niggas
You
ain't
know you
curving
missing.
bullets.
Most people not hitting point blank range.
Hit you in the leg, probably.
It looked good in the movie, but try to shoot and move,
It's hard.
bro, and hit your target.
That's why every time I go to the range, I start from way in the back. Cause I got perfect vision. I want to be able to hit you up close or long range.
And it's like people just think you just squeezing off. Nah, you got to practice trigger control because the way you
Recoil
squeeze
on
the
that
trigger, the
motherfucker.
recoil. It's all type of different way. It's all type of tactics to properly shooting a weapon. Most people don't even know how to aim the sights up. You know what I'm saying?
Bad.
So take some training. That's all I'm gonna say. If you're a gun owner, take some training on how to use the gun. Don't just go to the range and shoot paper. That ain't good enough.
Just buy a Uzi.
Because in real life, it ain't gonna be no paper hanging. It's gonna be people moving, ducking, shooting at you,
back
all
at your
type of
ass.
shit. So put yourself in different situations, man.